And we're at the boring part of the week again. Well, actually, yesterday really wasn't so boring. I mean, last night my high involved, being with my folks for the evening. It was nice. Unfortunately, though, my low came in the form of the fact that my mom actually had a lot of work to do, so he couldn't really spend as much time. But from an act of kindness, I tried helping her out, a little bit after, she made dinner. We actually had a pretty nice dinner. We had salad and spaghetti and meat sauce. That was really about it. Nothing, nothing major, strenuous. It was a nice evening. I quite enjoyed it. But, with all that taken care of, it's getting to be about again, it's the boring part of the weekend. I know a week ago I talked about how, maybe I could talk about like a certain Pokemon family, like every week. But honestly, I sort of scrapped it just because, like, well, hold on. Good morning, happy Tuesday, everybody. I scrapped it because you're going to find information on the internet that will last like a lifetime on any individual Pokemon. I'm not even kidding. Like, there's entire like websites dedicated to talking about Pokemon as a whole. So you're gonna need to know all you want to know about them there. It's a real shame. Like, if only there was something I could watch. Like, like last night again, I was spending the evening with my folks. My mom was really busy, but I spent most of the evening with my dad, and we just watched nothing but like Andy Griffith reruns, which, you know, I'll be honest. I get why the Andy Griffith Show was such a great show back in the day. I really do. And if you're a fan of that show, believe me, I see the appeal. But honestly, I'm not actively looking to watch it. Again, my father had the remote. That was the only reason why we were able to watch it in the first place. And even when other good shows are on, like, I mean, some good shows are actually, I shouldn't say that no good shows, some good shows are actually on, but they're only on at like a certain time of the day and only for that certain time of the day. And after it's already over, everything else seems like a letdown before you go to bed. I mean, sometimes I watch like, Family Feud. Family Feud is really cool. Um, let's see. Usually Food Network has something pretty good. It's usually something Guy Fieri related or, Chopped. But it's still fun to watch. I like Guy Fieri. He's cool. Uh, hmm. I guess I guess in the end it just boils down to like what specifically you're in the mood for in terms of like what you want to watch. I mean, yeah, I could probably use that time to watch other shows that I could be talking about in these videos. But I really gotta be actively looking to do it. Like when I did Gurren Lagann, I actively wanted to do that. Like when I did Fruits Basket and Oran High School Host Club, I will admit those shows technically really weren't for my demographic, but I don't regret watching them. Especially when like Fruits Basket got a remake, and as soon as it's all taken care of, I'll probably watch it. I'll watch the series through to sort of do like a comparison on the matter. Actually, I haven't really watched much of it, but I can tell you like one really cool thing is since Funimation originally did the Fruits Basket show back in 2001, the entire cast came back to do, this iteration of it. They came out in the late 2010s. So it's nice hearing those voice actors again after, well, for lots of people, it probably seems like well over a decade and a half. For me, it's only been a couple of months. So, yeah, as soon as I get confirmation on when Fruits Basket Season 3 ends, because I'm pretty sure there's 3 seasons, I'll probably give it a watch. Should be interesting. Um, Speaking of things I should give a watch, apparently the season 2 finale of Amphibia actually now has a really true release date, which is this Saturday, May 22nd at 8 o'clock at night. And it's really interesting because when they first came out with the promotional material for True Colors, the name of the episode, like they showed you at wholesale and like that was it, right? But this time in the promo, it has a cue card with Sprague saying this finale contains scenes that may be viewed as graphic by young children. Which, yeah. Now I kind of get why they sort of delayed it. At least give us a warning first. But, I mean, I already talked about it at length. I already gave that episode a very, very, very glowing recommendation to the point where, like, I really didn't see what the problem was as to, why they even delayed it in the first place. I mean, if it was for the sake of giving us the warning about that particular scene, why couldn't you just explain that earlier? Like, here's the thing. It's just like what they said in Men in Black, the original Men in Black. They said, a person is smart, but humans are, volatile, hostile, they see one thing that's different and they immediately have to like shun it, stuff like that. Okay, Men in Black didn't say it exactly like that, but you get the idea. Like, if you sit down and talk to us in a calm, relaxing manner, saying, listen, this is what's going to happen. Something bad may happen in the process, but, if you're willing to work through it, and I'll help you work through it, things should be okay. If you do that, then you wouldn't have any problem at all. Like, you'd really have no problem at all, actually. I mean, if someone were to talk to me about, listen, this is going to happen. It may not be the greatest thing in the world. Bear with me. You're really going to hate it, and you're probably going to feel angry afterwards. But know that moving forward, it will eventually do you some good. I mean, yeah, I'll probably be upset, but at the same time, if you tell me that part, maybe I'll be a little more open. Seriously, give peace a chance. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I am kind of overthinking it a little bit. I mean, yeah, I know. In the grand scheme of things, shows like Amphibia or any anime I watch, they're all just shows. Fictional shows that, really don't matter in the grand scheme of life. But you can still learn something from them. I can tell you, like, from every show I've watched, I mean, granted, some lessons I've heard many times before, but sometimes it really is nice just to get a refresher. I mean, yeah, you can watch a movie like Zootopia, which, presents the lesson of, diversity is a beautiful thing. Don't be a hater, don't discriminate, stuff like that. I've heard that dozens, if not hundreds of times. Unfortunately, it's just the sort of thing where because of the time that was going on, because remember, this is when Donald Trump was first in power. So, as you can imagine, hearing that lesson was a lot more refreshing than most people let on. Stuff like that. I mean, sometimes it's timing. Sometimes it's just nice to hear. And yeah, sure, other times it's like, I can already tell you what's going to happen. Can we move on, please? You're going to get that mixed bag no matter what. I mean, I think the saying goes, the same 5 stories have all been done like 1,000 times over. Therefore, it's almost impossible to really come up with anything new. Which, yeah, I sort of get that philosophy. That's why, you have people coming up with like, plot twists or, characters that would normally be out of place in a situation, but yet somehow they add something richer to it or something poorer to it. I don't know. Whatever suits your fancy. I don't know. It's one of the main reasons why, like, yeah, I personally have thought about, writing stuff. Sure, I have. I mean, who has? I mean, who hasn't at any point in their lives seen a movie that they didn't like and been like, man, I can make something better than this? Believe me, I've thought that too. I mean, I can tell you right now, I can make a better Grinch movie than the Jim Carrey version, or probably that one 2018, the one that came out with Illumination. I mean, I'm not going to because I don't have to. There already is a better version, and that's either the book or the Chuck Jones animated special. I know this because the Chuck Jones animated special is in my Mount Rushmore of Christmas specials and movies. Although technically, I did explain this before, but it is technically a tie. Well, because here's the thing. The thing about How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Chuck Jones animated one, it's short. Like, it's the length of a 22-minute cartoon without commercials. So that's why I pair it with a Charlie Brown Christmas, because you put them both together. With commercials, you get an hour special. So, yeah, I'll put them both together. Plus, I had to include something animated on there. It just felt right to do. Maybe someday I have a friend on Facebook who does like top fives like all the time. Maybe I can come with a top. Well, here's the thing. A Mount Rushmore sort of puts everything equally. I really don't know what sort of order I would put the Mount Rushmore of Christmas specials in. And for that matter, what would the fifth one be? Nothing. I mean, Christmas is a long way from now. We're talking, today's May 18th, so 7 months and 7 days. Cool. That means, hey, I think that means Christmas might actually be on a Tuesday this year. Is it going to be on Tuesday? I'm going to look that up and see. 2021 calendar. Okay, let's see. And, I stand corrected. Christmas is not on a Tuesday. It's on a Saturday. Cool. All right, Christmas on a Saturday. That'll be fun. I'll totally, be on board with that. So, yeah, there we go. Christmas is going to be on a Saturday. While I'm here, is First We Feast doing anything for Hot Ones? Hold on. First We Feast, come on. I'm guessing Sean Evans is either going to do the Q&A or, yeah, I do believe it's going to be a Q&A. Is it going to be a Q&A? I don't know what's going on. Well, regardless, I'm sure it's going to be something that we'll all be looking forward to moving on. Anyway, again, there's nothing really going on this evening. Just going through a typical Tuesday. Nothing. I mean, it really shouldn't be bad at all. I am looking forward to, stuff that's, happening later on this week. I mean, we have the semifinals of The Masked Singer this week. I actually have my baby cousin Oliver's birthday in a couple of days. That'll be great. Especially since I haven't seen my family in, good God, I don't know how long. You know what? I do not think I've seen any of my family that I would normally see at big celebrations like this since probably September. Holy cow. It's really been a long time. Well, can't wait. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on social platform, training on YouTube. I'm very homely in this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Remember, you guys want to talk to channel, most of you here to London here. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.